While we're taking this last minute, I started my recording. We'll see if it actually works this week for my Heart Mind Yoga channel. So if you guys are joining from Heart Mind Yoga, this is my chair yoga class that I teach to my fellow coworkers on Friday. So just a little bonus content for that channel. So welcome, everyone. All right. Thank you, Amy. All right, good Friday morning, everybody. Callie's excited to start our chair yoga like she is every Friday morning. Hope you all are doing well. I'm just going to apologize in advance. I'm a little discombobulated today, but we're going to try to get things back on track and get this class going, and it'll have a nice flow to it, hopefully. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Taking a few moments, maybe if you need to reset already this early in the morning. Close your eyes down, draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Taking these next few moments to arrive for your yoga practice this morning, knowing that for the next 30 to 45 minutes, there is nothing to do, there's no place to be, and that this time is set aside so we can turn inward and just take notice of our own minds and bodies. Maybe let the breath deepen and lengthen on the inhales and the exhales. Just take 2 more breaths together. And on this next inhale, let's open the eyes, send the arms up over the head. Big good morning stretch. Welcome the day in. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you made an intention or set an intention for this year or today, go ahead and seal that intention by bringing the hands to heart center. All right. We're going to do something a little different with our neck stretches today. So you guys hear me say every Friday that if leaning back does not feel good to you, don't do it. Sometimes that just does not feel good for people. So please be sure that you listen to your body. If the stretch doesn't feel good, do one of our other ones, just, a neck roll or ear side to side. There's lots of other options. So I want you to just pay special attention to how your neck responds. But we're going to inhale. Take the hands behind the head as if we're going to do a sit-up, which we never will do. And the first one, we're going to exhale. We're going to lower the chin to the chest while bringing the elbows in towards the ears. Let's pause here for a moment or two. Not really yanking or pulling on the head, but just letting the weight of the head along with the weight of the arms just draw the chin a little closer to the chest, expanding through the back of the neck. One more breath here. On our next inhale, we're going to right the head and we're going to expand the shoulders while leaning the head back. Maybe the gaze goes up towards the ceiling. And if you want to take a peek at the screen, notice my head's not dropping back super far, you guys. We're really expanding through the chest here and lifting through the heart. You should feel a nice stretch down the spine and then a gentle opening of the throat. Exhale, we'll lower in, elbows come down. We're going to start one breath to one movement. Inhale, slowly come back up, opening the shoulders. Think of a butterfly. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open. One more. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open. Exhale back to neutral. Let the arms come down to the sides. Maybe shake the shoulders out, roll them, do whatever kind of wiggles you need to do. Did a lot of paddleboarding yesterday, so my shoulders are a little sore. Maybe that's just me today. But when you're ready, we're going to inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Let the left hand grab the right wrist. And on our next exhale, we're going to lean towards the left, really opening up the right side body. One more breath here. On your exhale, let's twist towards the left. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Left hand to the back of the chair, sitting up nice and tall. Pull the belly in towards the spine. One more breath. On your next inhale, come back to center, arms up to the sky. Right hand finds the left wrist. And on your exhale, we're going to reach over to the right side of our space. Imagine the rib cage coming up and over a pole or something. I don't know. Just think of that up and over motion. One more breath. Exhale, left hand finds the right knee, right hand finds the back of the chair, and we're twisting over the right shoulder. Hold the belly in, sitting up nice and tall. One more breath. Exhale, come back to center. Oh, my back and shoulders already feel better. Let's go ahead and spread the knees apart a little bit. And we're going to find some shoulder dips here, really kind of getting into the back side body. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and away from the ears. And we'll exhale, drop the right shoulder down towards the left knee, reaching out with the crown of the head. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder towards the right knee. Oh, side's a little tighter for me. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, center. Left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, center. Let's have this be the last one, or last round, I should say. Right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, center, and this is truly the last one. Left shoulder, right knee, stretching out that back side of the left, or the left back side of the body. Inhale, back to neutral. Let's extend the legs out long and just simply flex the toes up towards the nose, feeling that nice calf stretch. Imagine the heels driving into the floor. Exhale, release or soften. Inhale, draw the toes back towards the nose. Exhale, soften. One more. Inhale, toes towards the nose. And exhale, soften. While your legs are extended out long, bring the left foot in close to you. Let the right toes shine up towards the ceiling. We'll inhale. My hips are out towards the edge of your chair, you guys. So find where your hips feel the most stable. This is what feels stable to me. We're going to find a forward fold once you get your hips aligned. We'll inhale the arms up high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, reaching forward towards the toes. When you get to your edge where you feel that nice stretch through the hamstring, go ahead and relax the hands wherever they may fall. That may be your thighs, it may be the shin, or maybe the hands frame the foot. But we're really focusing on reaching the crown of the head out towards that right toe, waking up the hamstrings. One more breath. Inhale, rise back up. Bring the right foot with you, crossing right foot over the left knee, keeping the right foot flexed. Maybe apply some gentle pressure to the outside of the right knee to really feel that stretch to the outer right hip. And if you want to deepen the stretch, simply exhale, hinge forward, reaching the crown of the head forward one more time. Oy, sweet hips. I don't think I've mentioned it in a while. Just remember, we carry so much tension, trauma, and stress in those hips. Bringing this space maybe helps release some of that. One more breath. Inhale, rise back up, uncross the legs. Extend the left foot out long, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Same thing, reaching the crown of the head out towards the toes. Imagine the forehead may touch the big toe someday. I don't think that's possible, but we imagine it doing it. Continue breathing. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale, gently rise back up, bringing the left foot on top of the right knee, finding that seated figure four again, keeping the left foot flexed, gentle pressure to the left knee. And if you'd like, you can extend the crown of the head out towards the front again, deepening that hip stretch. My daughter's in town this week, you guys. I went roller skating, paddle boarding. Now I'm completely understanding why my hips are so tight today. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale, rise back up, uncross the legs, widen the stance of the feet a little bit, hanging on to the bottom of the chair. And let's find some gentle windshield wipers back and forth. Just glad I didn't break anything while roller skating. It was a lot of fun though. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to stillness, come up to a standing posture. And let's find some cat-cows. Just going to do standard cat-cows today, utilizing the chair. So let the base of the chair face you. Place the hands down in the chair. Play with your distance so that your legs are at a good distance where you feel like you can really dip the back and arch the spine. So you guys, on your cat-cow using the chair, I find it helpful, especially in cow, to bend the knees. So that's where we'll start. We'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, pulling the chest through for your cow. Exhale, push the chair away, maybe straighten the legs, arch the spine for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more full set, you guys. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Coming back to a neutral spine. Maybe walk the feet in about a footprint or so. So we have that true number 7 or upside down L shape of our body. We're going to work the core today, just some bird dog. So we'll extend the right leg out behind us, pushing through the right heel. Keep both hands down in the chair. Hold the belly in. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, extend the left arm out long in front of you. We'll inhale here to prepare. Exhale, curl in elbow to knee. Inhale, extend nice and slow like we're moving through honey. Exhale, curl in and round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. 2 more, you guys. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl and hold it. Exhale, lower the right foot down to the floor. Maybe walk it out a little bit if that feels good to you. And then when you're ready, we'll exhale, send the left foot out long behind us. Again, options here. You can extend the right arm out long in front of you. Inhale to prepare, hold the belly in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Curl in and round. 2 more, you guys. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl in. Hold it. Exhale, lower down. Walk the feet out and let's find a forward fold. We're in a really good position for it. So let's go ahead and exhale. Hold the belly in. Lower down. The hands can stay in the chair. You can find a micro bend in the knees if that feels good. Or maybe the hands find the earth beneath you. Trying to gently close that space between the thighs and the chest. One more breath. If your legs are nice and straight and your knees are straight, go ahead and place a small bend in the knees. And then we're going to roll up like a rag doll, just one bone in the back at a time. When you get to the top, maybe draw the shoulders down and back a couple of times. All right. Let's turn the chair the other direction. We're going to find a warrior 3 here before too long. So that will be our balancing posture. And if you've forgotten what warrior 3 is, it's simply exactly what we were doing with bird dog, except our hands can be at heart center, extended out long in front of us, or maybe you find balance hanging onto the chair with maybe your fingertips and just play with that. So once we get to it, know that that will be our balancing posture. And you have options having the chair with you. So let's go ahead and start at the right side of our space. We're going to inhale the arms up tall, stretching out long from fingertip to toe. Exhale, lower down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, making a number 7 out of our bodies. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise back up. Hands to heart center. And let's take, I'm going to come to my other side of the mat so you guys can see me. Big step forward, right foot back, finding a warrior 2. So heel to arch alignment where the left foot would touch the insole of the right foot if we drew a line. Chest is open towards the front of our space. And then our arms come out to a T. Our gaze is out over our left middle finger. Take a peek down, make sure you can see your big toe on the left side. We want to have the knee tracking out towards the pinky toe. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Right arm goes down the right leg. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Jut the right hip back. And we'll reach forward till we can't go any further. And then exhale, lower the left hand down to the shin, the thigh, or maybe the inside of the left leg. Right arm goes up towards the ceiling, and our gaze can be up at the right hand, out in front of us, or down towards the floor, whatever feels better for your neck. One more breath here. And then we're going to inhale, place a bend in that front leg, come back up to your warrior 2 for just a beat. And then we'll exhale. Left hand finds the left thigh. Right arm goes up over the right bicep, reaching out towards the left side of our space. We're looking to feel a nice stretch from the right fingertip all the way down to the right foot. Inhale, come back to center, and then let the toes all point forward towards the front of our space. Finding ourselves in a wide-legged forward fold, adjust your feet however they need to. We'll inhale here, nice tall spines. And then we're gonna exhale, hinge at the hips, reaching the crown of the head forward. And if it's comfortable for you, go ahead and keep bringing the hands down to the mat beneath you or the ground beneath you. And let the head and neck hang heavy. Notice in your wide-legged forward fold where you feel this stretch. Is it all in the hamstrings? Do you feel it into the back? Maybe the neck? One more breath. On our next inhale, come back to a flat back, reaching the crown of the head forward. And if you can, bring your hands to your hips, and then we'll inhale, use the strength of our legs to pull ourselves back up. And then when you're ready, we'll find warrior two on the right side, bending into that right knee. Adjust your feet so that you have that heel to arch alignment. And then again, gaze is out over the right middle finger. Check down, make sure you can see out over that big toe, and make sure the chest is open towards the front of our space. So many things with warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Left arm goes down the left leg. Right arm up over the right ear for our reverse triangle. And then from here, come back to your warrior two arms. Send the left hip back towards the left side of our space. We'll reach forward till we can't go any further. And then exhale, right arm comes down to the thigh, the shin, or maybe the inside of the left foot. And the left arm reaches towards the sky. Again, remember, gaze can be up, out, or down here. Find your breath, though. One more breath. And when you're ready, we'll inhale, come back up, finding that warrior two again for just a beat here to get our alignment back. And then when you're ready, we'll exhale, right arm finds the right thigh, left arm reaches up and over the left ear. Inhale, come back up. Send the toes towards the front of our space. And then let's heel toe the feet together. All right, you guys, not a great transition, but I was really struggling to how to incorporate the chair for our warrior three here. And I want you guys to have utilization of the chair. I think it helps with the balance, building that strength, the confidence, etc. Warrior three is a really difficult pose, in my opinion. It's still one of my harder ones. So regardless, we're going to go ahead and find our warrior three. So have the back of the chair facing you, pouring weight into the right foot. Find your drishti or your focal point, and then start leaning forward as the left leg comes up with you. Flexing through that left heel, pushing it towards the back of our space. And then looking down, maybe right under the nose. And we'll stay for 3 breaths. Embrace the wobbles. And then when you're ready, we'll gently inhale back up. My goodness, my balance is off today. And maybe walk it out standing in place, just shaking the legs out, and we'll move to the other side. One last thing I forgot to say is try to stretch out through the crown of the head and the foot. Imagine like somebody's kind of pulling your body apart, if you will, in a nice, gentle way, of course. And that will help the balance because we're really just trying to kind of equalize the front of the body with the back of the body, if that makes sense. So now left foot, pouring weight into that foot, maybe become light on the right toes. And then when you're ready, we're going to send the right foot back, heel towards the back of our space, crown of the head reaching forward. Hands can go to the chair, heart center, or out in front of you. And we will stay for 3 breaths. One more breath. Exhale, hinging the leg down towards the floor. Walk it out. And let's come down to the floor, you guys. So as always, yogi squat. I'd love to hear if anybody's yogi squat has gotten easier. I'm not going to go through all of my normal cues, but toes will point out towards the side. And then we'll exhale, lower the hands down to the ground if that helps, and just send the hips down towards the earth beneath you. Elbows come in towards the knees. Gently opening up the knees until you feel that stretch in the inner hips. And let that just feel good. And of course, if you skipped yogi squat and don't like it, there's nothing wrong with that. We'll be coming down to the mat, and one more breath. On your next exhale, gracefully or ungracefully, come to your backside. And you guys, we have made it. Thank you for bearing with me through maybe that little bit of clunky class. I was not on my A game this morning. So if this is your first time practicing with me, we do practice Shavasana independently. We're going to do 2 more spinal stretches, 1 on each side. So have your phone handy, if you will, just so you can set a timer to give yourself that time for your Shavasana. Once you have your phone nearby to set up your timer, let's go ahead and come down to our backs. And we'll start first by bringing the knees up towards the ceiling. Arms just gently come out beside us. We'll take right leg, cross right leg over left. Send the hips 3 to 4 inches or 6 inches to the right. And then on our exhale, we're going to let the knees fall towards the left. The knees don't have to touch the earth or come anywhere close to it. We just want to feel that stretch through the spine and through the right side body. Your gaze can go up towards the ceiling or out towards the right if you want to deepen that stretch and involve the neck. But find your breath as we take this time to stretch the spine and the side body. One more breath. And then when we're ready, we'll inhale the knees back to center. Exhale, uncross the legs. Shift the hips back to the center of our space. And let the left leg cross the right knee. And then we'll shift the hips 3 to 6 inches to the left. And then on your exhale, let the knees fall towards the right. Again, same thing, neck can, or your gaze can be up towards the ceiling or out towards the left. But exhale and try to let go of any gripping or holding on that we are doing. 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, using the strength of your core, bring the knees back to center, uncross the legs, lift the hips up, shift them back to center. Maybe it feels good to give the knees a squeeze into the chest, finding a gentle rock side to side or top to bottom, whatever feels good for you. And then when you're ready, let's set up for our Shavasana by either bringing the calves to the backs of the chair, or maybe you extend the legs out long, letting the toes fall out to the side. Your hands can rest on the heart and the belly, noticing the heartbeat and the rise and fall of the belly. Or maybe you just extend the arms out long beside you. If you have not already, please set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes to give yourself the time to rest, reap the benefits of your Shavasana. And I will guide you into your Shavasana with a very appropriate reading for myself today, at least. Life does not move on your schedule. It moves on its own timing. What is meant for you cannot be taken away, and what passes you was never truly yours. You are not late. You are not behind. Each step, even the confusing ones, are part of your path. Let go of what no longer feels right. Trust what feels true. When you stop focusing and start trusting, life begins to align naturally. What is meant for you will find you at the right time, in the right way.